Good morning. What we're doing today is fitting some door furniture to the new toilet door. I love starting a day with a relatively easy job, so if everything turns to shit, at least at the end of the day I can go home and say I've got something done. I'm quite confident because I've done hundreds of these over the years. So what we're going to do, the first thing is with these doors, you've just got to make sure that your striker, which goes into the door, and the striker plate, which goes onto the door jamb, so that they line up. They've got to be at the same height. So I think I marked out 1200 yesterday. So you come up 1200 from the floor onto your door, and you come up 1200 onto your door jamb as well. So I know that the striker is going to marry up with the plate. Then the only thing you've got to do is center the door. This door is 34 mil, so half of that, what's that? 17. I've already marked out 17 mil. So when the door is flush, I've picked up the center of the door and I've picked up the center of the door jamb, so the two shall marry up for us. All right, so that's the most important, your measurements at the start. And one other thing I need to mention is these latches come with two settings. You can either set it at the 60. It's not working for some reason. Oh, okay, well, there you go. If you look here, one center is at 60 mil, one center is at 70 mil. I always set mine at 70 mil. So I've marked out this screw is actually the center of the hole. So I've actually come from this door edge, in is 70 mil, and I need to set this at 70 mil as well. So if you get your heights right, you get your center right, you get your center of the door right, it should all go together, no problems for you. So now what I've got to do is, the first step is just remove this old screw. The battery's not working. Just grab another battery. First thing, remove this screw. Alright. Then we go to our 53 mil hole saw. We drill all the way through. That pilot drill, something's wrong. Let's fix up this drill. Alright. This is what happens when you go from renovation to renovation and you don't spend time sharpening your tools and adjusting your tools and stuff. I just got to tighten this up in here. Okay, I've quickly adjusted my pilot drill, which will center the hole saw for me. Now what's happened is, the thickness of the door, there's a mandrel in there and the timber gets caught. So you've got to come on the other side now. But on the other side, you just use the same center. So first of all, I've got to clear this, and then I'll go to the other side and I'll drill the hole completely through. So I couldn't be bothered cleaning out the stud. It doesn't matter. Right. So there we go. We've got our first hole all the way through. Then we change to our spade bit, which is here.
What's the spade bit? What does that do?
Different type of drill. It just gives us a hole through the door where the door furniture has to go. And it gives us our hole into here as well. So it's just you get different types of drills. You get your normal twist drills, you get your hole saws, then you get like spade bits, then you get timber augers. They're just called different things, but this is a spade bit. It's got the wings and it gives it a flat surface, the hole.
Yeah, can you put it in and I can see it in the drill?
Yeah, so put that in the chuck. We tighten up the chuck.
I see it.
Put the point where we see how I've got my holes marked out here. So that's 1.2 up and that's 37 million. It's like a router. It just gives us that's what the striker plate goes into. See the center of the door? I found the center of the door, so that's 1.2 up and I think it was 14 million. And I just pick up that center point and I drill the spade bit through there, and then I can attach my door furniture into there. All right, swap sides with me. you look through there, you can see my little pinky. I drilled all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
And that's married up with the 53mm hole. So I put the 1-inch spade bit through here into the 53mm hole saw. And that's the preparation that you need.
Yep.
It's got to chisel this now.
What are you doing now?
I'm marking out the striker because it's got a wall thickness of probably 2mm, this edge here. Now, this needs to sit flush. So I've marked out, I'm going to get my chisel and I'm going to chisel that away and I'm going to make it so that this striker fits flush to the door. All right, come over here, Lise. I notched this out with my chisel, see, and I use this as the template. So that's been notched out now. So now when this sits in here, that sits flush with the door, all right? If I didn't notch it out, that would have, exaggerated, sat out like that, but you want it sitting in there beyond flush, all right? This comes in 2 parts. Now this is a privacy snip set, so we want the privacy side in the toilet because you don't want to go to the toilet and your wife to lock you in the toilet because you're annoying her. So this has to go in for the person in the toilet. All right, so it's got to go this way. And yeah, so the outside goes here. You line up that square with the square drive and there's 2 holes. So you put that tongue in there, line up that square and then feed those bores in like that. And I do the exact same thing on the other side. I've just got to get my screws. My screws here, and then I put the handle. Do you want to squeeze in? No. So I just put the handle, I line it up exactly the way I've just done it on the front, like that. Get one of the long screws, put them in the holes, like that. Yeah, so these screws just go in through there, and you need 6 feet to do this. Give that one a little bit. And a snip. Yep, that snips. So, yeah, thanks. Hold that in there for me. So I can locate this one. Let that go. Thank you. So now, that's the door furniture. I finish with a normal hand screwdriver. I don't like using these because you can get too much torque and you can strip it out. I'll go get my normal screwdriver. Just give that the final torque. No more than that. Now, so somebody walks into the toilet and it opens, then they want the privacy, they snip it, and now nobody from the outside can come in, and then when they finish, they unsnip it and they can get out again. So that is how we fit door furniture. I've just got the final bit to go, which is the striker plate, which goes here. And if I've got everything right, it's at the right height, it's at the right centre, I just put the 2 screws in that and our striker should engage on the striker plate. So let's quickly screw that in and see if I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. I'm probably going to have to check that out later on with my chisel, but I just wanted to make it for the video. If you've watched this far, subscribe, guys. We're getting lots of views, but we need more subscribers. All right, so if you've hung around this long, give us a quick subscribe, please. And let's see. There's our door furniture. Now you see me? Oh. Now you're done. Done. Now, Lisa, I'm stuck. Let me out. Help me, Lisa. How to install door furniture in our old toilet, which is now the new toilet in the wall we've built with the jamb and the architrave, the external corner, the new cornice, work in progress. Now, there we go. Good start to the day.